Just woke up. I'm very tired. But I want to get this video done. Welcome back. If you've just subscribed recently, this is not an animation meme. I know that's crazy to think of, but it's not. So if you are here for animation memes, just wait a little bit longer. I'll have some done. I'm working on a little bit of a bigger project. So I want to do some filler stuff, and I have commissions posting in the meantime of animations of my stages and stuff. And if you're interested in that, look in the description. There's links to my toy house, and I don't have my Ko-fi set up fully. So if you want to commission me, just email me. So today's video is a 3 emoji challenge of designing characters. I will say this was not my best work. I really liked the last character, but my first character was kind of just like a warm-up. Second one was okay, and then the third one I really liked. So not all of them are gonna be great, but I did the first two and was thinking, oh, I'll just keep designing characters until I get 3 that I really like. And I thought, well, that's stupid. I'm not actually going to waste my time recording something and then not use it. So that's that for today. I'm hoping to not talk too much, but I might, knowing me. Let's jump into the character design, shall we? Okay, so my first design here is with like a shell, a music note, and actually 8th note, and for you music losers out there, a shell, music note, and lips. And throughout this whole thing, I actually like forgot about the lips emoji, but it's my first one, okay? I first immediately was like, I'll just do a snail, or I think the snails are the ones with shells. No, it should be a slug if she didn't have a shell. That's what it is. So I want to do a snail, and I already do have a snail character. Her name's Shelia. So if you want to see her, she's right here. Since it was my first one, I just wanted to do something simple. So I wanted to do just simple details that I don't have on any other of my characters. So for her hair, I tried to make it, you can see that it's like almost looks like it's like hollow, like it's like a thing, it's like curved on top of her, you know what I mean? Like I have characters that have bangs, but I wanted to keep the bottoms of the lines like in like a certain motion. And for her eye, I did like no eye whites, which I don't have on a lot of my characters. I only have it on like one, so I liked that. The emojis, for her little snail, no, they're not antennas, I don't know what they're called, but I tried to keep that I wanted to keep that in the shape of almost like a music note. Don't know if I succeeded there. Probably come back to that. And I tried to make the top look like a music note, but switch the like curved parts pointing in. And for the shell, I gave her a snail shell on her back, and then I gave her like is it puka shell bracelets? Those are super old. And I tried to keep the color combination within the emojis that I had. And the last bit of detail, I tried to match her skirt with her hair, so I cut like little triangles in it, and that's about it. I struggled with the colors for a little bit, but other than that, I think she's simple. I'm happy with her. I had a little slime or like almost water droplet pattern on her. If you know me, you know that I always have to have a pattern on my characters of something, some kind. It's just something I do. So I'll let you watch the rest of that. I also, in the end, I was in my Discord, I was like, I'm gonna name her Ting Ting. I just think that's just such a cute name, and I don't know, it was just the first thing that popped into my mind. I just didn't have a character named that, so I thought it was cute. Moving on to our next character, This one was an hourglass book and a tabata tree, if I think. I can't remember and I'm not looking it up this minute. Hi, future Chrissy. What? No, I don't. Stop it. I don't want to probably say it. Say it.
Tanabata.
There we go. Tanabata. There you go.
Tanabata.
And again.
Tanabata.
Thank you, me, for butchering it. I'm not crazy about this one just because if you didn't like listen to me explain it, it would be very confusing to look at. But I wanted to keep that hourglass shape and the tabata. I hope tabata, the tree. It's a Japanese tree that people hang wishes on. The wish tree, celebrating Tanabata. I kind of got it. So it was that kind of tree. I wanted the hourglass to give her structure and the tree to be her spine and like her bones and her limbs. So I gave her leaves and little wishes to hang on her limbs and leaves. You can see she has some hanging off the bottoms of her eyes. And I wanted to make it so she could take her head off and she could write in the books to keep it categorized all of her wishes. That's how it worked in my brain. I don't know if that looks very much what it's like, but that's how it worked in my brain. So and of course, because I have to give a character every pattern for her, hers is like not necessarily I say pattern because a lot of the times they turn their marks into like a pattern for a background and stuff. A marking, something that's unique on their body, on their person, and I made it these lines, almost the indents of like the tree, which is kind of like bamboo. I don't know if it's a bamboo tree. I don't know. Look it up, okay? I did the indents for the tree and I tried to mimic that on the spine of the books that's on her and then her like almost little like shoulder pad things I gave her. And of course, I couldn't resist not giving her normal hands. Don't ask me how she writes, because that's gonna have to figure out how to draw that. Oh, and if you see me copy and paste something from one side to another, just know I don't normally do this when I do it in the sketching phase, but I don't often do it in the line art phase. I don't really advocate for it, but I wanted to get this done in a timely manner, so a lot of the times when you see me do copy and paste, it's because usually it's a drawing for me that I don't particularly care, or I'm on a time crunch. I don't really advise it. Onto the coloring. For this, the coloring was so hard because the emojis colors, which I had to choose from, a lot of them were the same color value, which means if you put it in black and white, almost all of the colors were the exact same gray, which bothered me a lot. So I sat there for about like 40 minutes being confused as heck because I couldn't figure out what color I wanted. But I think I ended up situating to like changing the colors a little bit more yellowy and almost a like burnt umber kind of feel. So that's that. Just to review, she is I need to figure out this tree. She's a wish tree, okay? And she's an hourglass and has books. Let me know what you think. Not sure if I did a great job. I think it's as good as I could have gotten with these emojis, but let me know. Oh, and let me know for a name. I have no idea. Just kidding. In this recording, I forgot I named her Wish. Just cut that out. Moving on to the last one, which is my favorite. Now, since prior to this I had drawn 2 girls, I really wanted to get a male character design in there, but when I draw my male characters, I don't do it normally. Okay, because I often find myself not knowing how to draw male body types of any sort or male fashion. So you know what we did? We drew a big caterpillar. Say hi to Big Marvin. I love this character design. He's so big and plushy and cute, and I love him. His emojis were a cantaloupe, a ladybug, and then a caterpillar, which I thought was very lovely because I pretty much just minimized the ladybug and cantaloupe thing because I really didn't include cantaloupe in his design. I just like made him holding one, which whatever, okay. I think was worth it, and I'm glad I didn't put it into the design. Look at Big Marvin. Okay, he's beautiful. I could have incorporated it into the tail, but I feel like the shape of everything, the roundness, I can get away with it. Okay, let's just say that. He's a round cantaloupe boy. I minimized the ladybug and cantaloupe design, so I had him holding cantaloupe, and I thought it'd be funny if he was just like a massive caterpillar. Almost had like the same ladybug limbs, and he could stand up on his little leggies, and then he just had little teeny weeny little ladybug wings on his back that just gets him nowhere because he eats so much. This is one of those redesigns where I actually think a lot about. I don't like when I remember back, all I remember is just drawing it. I don't ever remember having any like thought or anything. Just I love Big Marvin. That's pretty much it. So when I say like there wasn't a lot of thought going into this, I'm like there wasn't. I don't remember anything. Anyway, I tried to make his colors very much like the emojis, which I think I actually succeeded in this. I'm pretty positive I used all the colors from the emojis, which was fabulous. And I know that the emojis don't have this little pattern on them with the caterpillar. I'd Googled. I'm absolutely not Googling caterpillar images. I looked up caterpillar cartoons. Any sort of bug freaks me out, and I will not be Googling it. Anyway, I laid down the colors and I think this one works so well because of the color choices, because like it's just such lovely. The red and green complementary, and then with the yellow it's just so beautiful. Big Marvin is so handsome. Let me know which one's your favorite and why it's Big Marvin. I just love him, okay? And I gave him like an arrow going down pattern. Don't ask me why. I just kind of did it. I felt like it was a fun pattern, and I gave him that caterpillar like little tail, of course, and that's it. Let me know what you think and which one you like the best. That's all for this video. Please let me know if you like these. I mean, if people don't like them, I'm still gonna do them just because like I don't upload necessarily just for other people. I do a lot of it for myself. If you haven't noticed, a lot of the videos on my channel has very little views because it's just me watching it 5 times. That's 5 views. Anyway, I'm just being goofy. That's all I have for this video. I'm working on a bigger animation project and commissions, so if you need me, I'll be in my little corner drawing. And that's it. Thanks for stopping by.